going live. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Oh, I didn't do an Instagram story again. Damn it. This is why we start 5 minutes early. uh, Instagram. Doing a story. Hello. I don't know if anybody is in the thing yet, but it doesn't matter. Hello. How we all doing? I will cut this bit out of the livestream VOD. Oh, fuck's sake, I started recording and had nothing to say. Brain wiped. Hello, I'm live. It's like 5 minutes early, so join me. We're taking apart a 3D printer in a bit of an unusual surrounding because my office is still a pit. So, yeah, join me. We're live.
Hello, I'm live.
Oh, shut up,
Like
shut up, please,
early, so
please, no, please stop, no,
apart.
stop. Hello, hello everyone, hello. How is everybody doing? Let me know. We have Joseph we have Joseph reading the chat for me. Smashing, fantastic. Why is okay? YouTube is slowly fixing the YouTube Studio app, but it is not there yet. I would like to copy this link, not visit it, but sure, my only options are visit. It is the right date, right? Yeah. It's the right time. Okay. Finishing off the story by adding a link. Paste. Dope. We're ready. Ah, beautiful. Hello. How many times am I going to say hello before I decide that we are ready? Instagram story posting. Hello. Okie dokie. All right. Awesome. Hello. Today we are taking apart this beautiful printer. It's called a I knew the name. A V3. Victor 3? It was a Victor 3.
Victor 3. Yep.
Victor 3D. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this apart from that it looks like a fish tank and I don't particularly like it. And it doesn't work, so we get to take it apart. And this is the first 3D printer I get to take apart on stream. So yeah, let's get started by just removing screws. Actually, wait, does the top bit come off? It should come off, right? Okay, well it locks into place there, so that's nice. Locks in, locks out. Can I? Aha! Lovely.
Oh, that's pretty nifty. So it stays up if
Yeah,
you
it
want
does.
it to. That's
And then you
cool.
can just remove it. Got a nice set of rails for future drawers if I ever need that. I don't particularly care for the printer looking like a fish tank. Plus, even with like PLA, you're not supposed to put them in enclosures anymore because PLA just gets ganky on the tube. Yeah, found out about that recently. I was like, yeah, I'll put my 3D printers in a oh no, there's a screw in my shoe. Yeah, I was gonna put my 3D printers in an enclosure, but because I only print PLA, I don't really have to. Another nifty design is they've added like squares to the top of it for me to put screws in. Look at that. Lovely. It did come with a bag of stuff. So, long story short, this printer comes from a local library where it was donated because the person that donated it couldn't get it to work. I was given it because I became friends with the library owner, well, manager, not owner, and yeah, she asked me if I can have a look at it. I had a look at it, and printer didn't print, so now I have a printer. Yeah. Long story short, couldn't figure out how to fix it. Plus, it wouldn't be worth fixing because from the stuff online, it doesn't particularly look very good, even when it printed properly. So yeah, adding to my my little list of my damn it, yeah, yeah, adding to my fans. I've got a lovely little fan, beautiful. How many volts is that? Ooh, 24-volt fan, beautiful. I don't like high voltage fans. I only ever need like 5-volt fans. Whenever I find another 24-volt fan, I'm like, oh great, another one I can't use for anything.
The printer have a built-in power supply, or does it require a brick?
It does indeed. It has just a I don't know what this cable's called. What's like the PC?
C13.
Sure,
Or
that.
kettle lead.
Just a computer lead. It is this regular computer cable. So there's probably a really nice power supply in here that I will definitely steal. I assume it's going to be yeah. So there is a spool holder at the back here. So let's get to that. You know what? Sitting on the floor has its advantages and disadvantages. Disadvantage, cold as hell. Advantage, you can have everything around you, and you don't have to like accidentally drop it off your damn it, and you can't accidentally like push it off your desk. Oh, I thought that was going to reveal something interesting, but it's just there. That's disappointing. I thought there was going to be something cool in it. Dope. We've got a spool holder box. The heater plate comes off, so that's nice. There we go. That comes off. What even is this? Oh, this is just a PCB board. I had a comment about saying PCB board the other day.
I've definitely mentioned it in the past as well.
It's funny because I'm like, all they said was like, good video, but you said PCB board, instant can't recommend channel. I'm like, I only do it because it makes people mad. I don't get what there is to be mad about. Is that something you go through in engineering school? They teach you to be mad about little things like that.
I just have no words. I can't think of a response to that.
Lovely. Yeah.
Gears Code and Fire is in the chat. He says, "Go printed PCB board."
Go printed PCB board. How are you doing, Dan? How was your weekend been? I am getting my first view of the top. Oh well, goodbye. Oh yeah, this whole printer also prints from the whole bed rises. I don't know what you call those when the whole bed rises. How does that fit on here? What? Oh? Oh, do I need to take off the entire head before I get to that? Oh no, God. this is going to take repositioning. Do I have one that small?
Good welding an iguana enclosure I will later automate.
What do you need to automate in an iguana enclosure? What do they need? Slightly bigger than... Oh no, 10. T10, T10. But... Okay, so T10 doesn't fit, but T10 fits. What? The same exact size screwdriver doesn't fit. Interesting. Oh my god, these are the longest screws ever. Let me know if I need to reposition the camera or anything. Because I
Probably
can't
do with
quite-
moving up slightly so that we can see you a bit more.
Moving up slightly so you can see me a bit more. Why would you want to see me? That's what this camera's there for. Should I zoom in on the printer?
Sure. Relays for heat, lighting, humidity, airflow, 2 sensors, webcam, treat dispenser.
Ooh. And what are you running for your backend? Is it just Home Assistant, or you don't use Home Assistant? You're too fancy for Home Assistant.
Raspberry Pi.
Seems like a reasonable thing. That's gonna be one spoiled iguana. Do you already have the iguana, or are you just getting the iguana? Ugh, wrong way. Actually, no, that seems about right. Yeah. My ass is fucking cold. It's too late to change it now. I still have that screwdriver. We have a really bad turnout today. That's interesting.
I found a cool I2C 8 relay board. Have it way too big for its enclosure now.
Oh. Oh, there goes the hot end. We've got a Nino 17 stepper. I assume that's what that is. It says 17 on it. We've got a little fan. And we've got a little heater. And what I assume is, yeah, and a little LED. And it's all nicely connected on this tiny little PCB. Well, it's all connected on a PCB. I'm gonna try my best not to say it, but I'm probably gonna say it many more times. But I'll try. I'll try not to infuriate the nerds. Can I do anything with this board? What even is this switch for? There's a switch on here, and I have no idea what it does. Is it just for the LEDs?
Is it a limit switch, or is it a switch
No, no,
you
no. It's
actually
just
flick?
it's just a flicky switch.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what it would be for. Ooh, version 1.2, 2015. What's the month before my birthday? June, July, June. Yeah, June 2015 is this printer's. No, crap. Then I need to change the thumbnail because I said 2014. But yeah, okay. Tiny PCB board. Ah, damn it! I did it again.
The design might be from 2014, so that just might be a 2015 board because it was made in 2015.
Fair enough. This heat break looks huge in comparison to some of the printers today. I will get to it and I will show you. There's, oh God, there's so much little know what's funny? I look at injection molded plastic now, and I'm like, ugh, I could have 3D printed that. It's such a stupidly complicated piece. I bet you it was super difficult to design a thing to fabricate it. I could have 3D printed it. Also, for some, okay, look at the this is the design of the hot end, right? Look at how far away the nozzle is from the fan out blower outy thingy. Like what? Am am I? I'm not the only one who thinks that that's like really far away for it.
That nozzle looks barely used.
It probably is barely used because the guy could never get it to work.
Going back to the injection molded parts thing, you
Mhm.
think back in 2014, 2015, printers weren't as good as they are today, so
When did Prusa start making their printers?
I'll have a look, bear with.
I'm about to win an argument. It's not even an argument. Oh, come on. Remove
Okay, so according to
damn
Wikipedia, the
registry.
first Prusa i3 was designed in 2012. But you should see it, it's janky as anything.
That is an... What? That's the heat break, What? It's got a big ass hole in it. Okay, sure. It's not really even a heat break, honestly.
It could just be a standard heatsink for a standard stepper motor size that they just bought off the shelf.
Well, yeah, but it... oh yeah, you know what? The screws do line up. But the core is cut out, so... I
You
guess
can
it could.
get some stepper motors with rear shafts as well.
Oh, fair enough.
Might have been what it's for.
You know what? They mostly line up. They're like the tiniest bit off, which makes me think it's probably designed specifically for this. Yeah. So I did look around for the community that kind of likes these printers and kind of documents stuff for it. Very difficult people to find. But oh well, filament just snapped off. But yeah, so the company went bust and basically pretty much just got rid of everything immediately. So things like the macOS version of the slicer, I don't think they can find. Yeah, just kind of another one of those companies that showed up, did a thing, went bust, and everything got deleted. Really? So, really? Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, well, we've got a nice little stepper motor. Woohoo! Stepper motor. Oh yeah, when was this fan? Both 24-volt fans. Fantastic. Okay. Do you need a hot end? Hot end? Anyone? No? Nobody wants a hot end. Okay, good. Cool. I'll save that in case I want to burn something. You never know when you want to burn something. And now that
Is it
comes
possible that that switch on that PCB was to turn off and on the cooling fan?
There's a slightly annoying LED that's on it, which I think is more likely. Where is this switch wired to? Ground. This pin. Oh yeah, it is for the fan. The fuck? Why would you have one for the fan? For the part cooling fan? And why would it be on the hot end? With the cover on, you can't access that. What? What a strange design. Is there a reason for it? Ooh, look at this! Look at this! We have inside. We have an actual rail. Very nice. It feels very unlubricated. Like, I can feel... Oh, they have night... Okay, we'll get to those. But yeah, it feels unlubricated. Feels rough going back and forth. Let's take... can I... Do I want to... Wow, there are so many screws in here. Good. What are you... Oh, that's what you're holding it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sure. I want to get to the bottom, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna start removing... Oh, I suddenly wish I had my electric screwdriver. Look at the amount of screws that's here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 screws on the bottom plate alone. Why? Gosh darn. Oh, I am so sorry in advance. There's going to be screws everywhere. I tend to try to keep this area not covered in screws and wires and stuff. And somehow we end up with screws and wires and stuff in bed anyway. But it might be bad this time. So with me not being able to use my office for like the last, it's been like 4 days, I've been slowly losing my mind. I have videos to work on, I have things to record, and I have not been able to. And I've been losing my mind.
Did you check the Wayback Machine when you were researching this printer?
I did not. Have you?
I've just come across their website and there's a whole assembly video on there.
Ooh. So you're gonna watch what I'm doing, but in reverse.
I'm not watching it. I'll send a link to you in chat.
Oh no, there's deepest. Oh no, there's more screws. So how many did I say? Like 30 something. Extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So like 40 something screws. Wow. Wow, do I regret not bringing up my screwdriver. To be fair, I find my little electric screwdriver, I get a lot of questions about it, and I'm like, every time I'm like, it's not great, don't bother. It works fine when you're taking apart things like laptops. For anything bigger, like this printer, it does not do a great job. Which is very annoying. Ooh, electronics are showing. Solid. Look, I have electronics showing. Pretty. What have you been up to this week, Joseph?
Now you put me on the spot. I've got to try and think of something exciting to talk
Apart
about.
from sharing, apart from showing me your PCB boards that you're not supposed to.
Yeah. No, I've been working on a website recently.
Ooh, is it Mimosa?
No, not Mimosa, unfortunately. I should have been working on Mimosa, but I've been a bit distracted by the website I'm working on.
No, that's alright. Mimosa doesn't pay, so can't be mad.
Neither does this website. It's a personal project.
Ooh.
I'll show it to you at a later date when it's in more of a
Okay. You
bake
can keep
to
it.
show people.
Fair enough. This whole thing is about to collapse on me, I think. Screws! Oh, that's where the power supply is. Oh, ooh. Oh, that's
In your
nice.
bag of goodies that came with the printer, did you get a memory stick with it?
Yes, but it's not the one that's in the photos. It comes with a little blue one. Oh, I just dropped it. No, I would have liked it if it was that USB stick because it looks cool. It's probably like 4 gigabytes and I won't be able to put anything on it, but it looks cool. It'd actually be nicer because I do carry a USB on my keychain with some things on it. So it would actually be nicer if it was like key shaped. This print, I'm taking every single screw out, and most of it is being currently supported by my knee. If I remove my knee, most of this printer should just fall apart. Hello everybody, how y'all doing? Do me a huge favor and just like the stream. If you enjoy what I'm doing, just shouting crap and disassembling stuff, give me a like. Ah, there we go, that's one, thank you.
You're welcome.
I knew it was you. Yeah. Also, let me know what you guys think. Talk in chat. I don't mind.
Your latest video's done quite alright, hasn't it?
It is done better than I could have ever expected. Most of this printer's gonna fall apart. It's been wild what that video is doing again. It has so far made me £15 in just 7 days. I can almost afford a parking. I can almost afford to pay you back for one of the from one of the days of parking for Smurf.
Gears Code and Fire says you've absolutely killed your. Sorry, I'll start again. You've been absolutely killing it lately.
I could have done better in some parts, but you know, we live, we learn. There's some things I could have done better. Oh, okay. Well, this printer is now at the stage where it's just gonna fall apart.
That's a nice power supply there.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping that one. Okay. Well,
oh, and it's got a IEC plugged into the side of it. So there's probably an extension lead. It's probably a male to female extension lead.
That is exactly what that is. Yes. It's very cute. How do I remove this? I don't need that bit. Did I not unscrew? Oh, I didn't unscrew that. Okay.
Gears Code and Fire says, take a compliment, man, and Get Lifty says, hello, I missed the start of the stream. What's been happening?
Hello, Lifty. Dan, I refuse. I am taking apart a. Oh, it's a different plug. Okay. I'm taking apart a 3D printer that has been given to me from my local library because they had no idea what to do with it because it no worky. And because I couldn't figure out how to fix it, or whether it was even worth fixing, we'll probably never know. But yeah, I'm just taking it apart and taking parts out, and hopefully in the future I will reuse those parts in other things. That power supply specifically will come in very useful. It is a 20... Oh, there we go. Hold up. 24-volt power supply at 10 amps. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I will definitely use that for something else. It does have a little... Hold on, taking stuff apart. It looks like it's literally just like a... Well, I don't want to see how it's connected. So it comes with this little box, which turns the regular PC plug into this kind of plug.
You need to move down slightly.
Sorry. Yeah, it turns the free prong this kind of plug into a regular computer plug, which is interesting. I don't know why they would have done that. Joseph, why would they have done that?
I can't think of a reason.
There is apparently a switch here to change it from 120 to 110, but the switch is inaccessible. Is it inaccessible, or am I just silly? I don't really want to open the power supply, but it seems like there's a switch. Oh yeah, okay. it's a very difficult, it's a very difficult to switch. There's a switch here, and you have to like stick something sharp in here in order to actually move it left and right. I will leave it set at 220 volts because that, well, 220 to 240, 245 in this apartment for some reason. But yeah, so we have a really nice power supply. Okay, the battery system is heavy. Where did I put that? Screwdriver. Oh, I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee.
It might have been because it's a bit safer to have a pre-wired connector for a DIY kit, and they would have used a smaller connector because it just saves a bit of space on the power supply end, whereas the computer lead is more commonly used for things like that, so that's better on the outside. But why they didn't just expose the power supply to the outside of the case with an IC
Yeah,
on
exactly.
it anyway, I don't know. It's a bit silly, really.
Seems like they're adding an extra layer of complexity. I mean, it does. Oh, do you know why? Power supply doesn't have a on and off switch, so this just cuts the connection right there.
But they could have just put that connection there on the block at the end of the power supply, because that power supply is a standard off-the-shelf power supply with screw terminals on it.
Okay, well, here's another annoying thing. You probably won't be able to see it, but they're using triangle screws for this. They're using security bits.
It could be some kind of compliance thing, so if it's a device that someone's having to DIY that involves handling mains, there's going to be more health and safety things to consider. But if they provide something that is quite obviously not a user serviceable part,
Fair
they
enough.
probably don't have to tick as many health and safety boxes.
Is that something you have to worry about when you design stuff?
Yeah. Steve Clark says, hi, I had one years back on the best printer.
On the best printer?
And I guess he means not the best printer, because it's got the...
It's either the best printer or
Trace
not the
immersion.
best printer. Let's wait for confirmation. If you say that this is the best printer you've had, I will try to put it back together and we'll see if we can get it to work. Or should I just run it disconnected like this? It won't really make a difference. Actually, no, I can't. I've got nothing to plug it into. Power is not a thing I have easy access to right now.
Get Lifty says, pre-wired power supplies are easier to certify.
Certified?
Probably circumvents regulation by using an extender or something. And Ignacio says, hello.
Hello, Ignacio. How are you doing? Okay. Well, I'm disconnecting every connector that is connected. Should I have checked where they're going? No, because they're actually relatively well labeled. Well done. Oh yeah, they have to be because it's a DIY kit. Oh, there's a micro SD card slot in here and a tiny reset button. Whoop whoop.
Are those
Tiny
stepper
reset
motor
button.
drives removable?
Yes, they are.
Very nice. You can reuse them.
I will do. It's very nice. Yeah. Power supply goes in. There's a JP9 connector, I think. We've got buttons. We've got things for things. Red. Oh, okay. So wait, is that a breakout for? Where does this one go? Oh, that one goes here. Okay, so that's okay. Well, that's an unlabeled switch, so that's nice. Oh, so wait, is that where that goes? No. What the hell goes in this one? Was there nothing connected to it? No, this was connected to it. This was connected to it. Where does the other end of this go?
You were saying about it being well labelled?
I mean, it says blue, green, red LED, ground, 5 volts, and they're using I2C for communication with whatever this communicates to. Unless it was this. Would it communicate with that? Oh yeah, I guess so. That seems like where that. I should have checked before I ripped out all the cables, which it makes sense. But yeah, I guess the wait, what? Wait, hold up. Now I'm confused. Because okay, what? There's 2 power inputs on this board. So I'll move closer to the camera. I can't remember which one was actually connected in now, but there's a power input here, and there's a second one here. Oh, this one's for a different plug. What? Okay, so power goes in here. What this do? What do this do though?
Is that to do with the USB side of things, for connecting to the computer?
I assume it could be. No. I assume so, but no, because actually no, it can't be, because the USB connector thing is here.
Okay, move it down a bit.
Oh, pardon. Yeah, the USB connector bit is on this board, so I have no idea what this board does.
Let's have another look at the small board.
Would you like me to send you a better photo on Discord?
Don't have to. So there's a buzzer on there and a voltage regulator by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And a switch, which doesn't really.
No, exactly. It does have standoffs for what I thought was going to be for the stepper motor. Oh yeah, it is for the stepper motor. So there's
But
another.
there wasn't one on there.
No. Is that for like an Avaraxes? Fascinating. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? How have you found your way to this lovely stream of mine? I always like to know where people find out about me, because it's either from the most popular recent video, or people just somehow randomly stumble onto like my Instagram story. By the way, who watched my my rice cooker live stream? Joseph, how long did you watch that live stream for?
Maybe about 30 seconds.
Can you believe that live stream got like 220 something views?
I cannot. I found the assembly guide video on YouTube. It's in 240p, so I can't actually make out
Ah, lovely.
much of the PCB. I'm gonna say PCB board.
I mean, it should say in the documentation for it, right? Assuming it would be mentioned in the assembly step, unless you only have the video to go off of when you're putting this together. In that case, Jesus Christ, I would not want to put that together from a 240p video. Hello, somebody who said hello. I can't tell because my mouse is in the way. Oh, no, no.
Akujin, apologies if I messed that name up, says Droid Vids brought me here.
Ah. I have plans for droids. Not anytime soon, but I have plans for droids. I do want to make a. I want to turn my droid into a Home Assistant droid. I don't know if you've seen. So, Home Assistant recently. I think it's Home Assistant or someone who works for Home Assistant. I'm not 100% sure, but they released a video where their droid is what Home Assistant is listening through, and the droid like reacts to commands and stuff, and it's really cute, and I really want to do it, but I'm not sure what I want it to do yet, but there's a lot I could do with it. But yeah, that's a can I'm kicking further down the road. Probably not in this apartment, but yeah, cute home assistant robot would be sick.
Ignacio says, I got here from the Home Assistant vids, and Joe Dub says, honestly don't know how I found you. I remember seeing the pride flags and clicking just to find out if you were family, in quotes. I've stuck around ever since.
Oh,
And then
that's
Ignacio
nice.
says, Home Assistant droids give me Jibo vibes.
Okay, no. Here's the thing. God, Jibo was horrible. Well, I'm glad you found the the flags. Those are there for a reason. They help me weed out a lot of people that I don't fully care about, really. I even actually no, yeah. Recently, you replied to a comment about the flags. Literally before we came on the live stream, we had a comment about the flags. I'm like, cool, another one. It's funny if you show flags everywhere, they out themselves. You don't even have to ban them. Like, I want to watch you, but you have flags everywhere, and I just don't like them. Cool, go away. Ooh, this printer has features that my printer doesn't have on the Z-axis. I will show you it when I get to it eventually. And I think I could probably... Okay, Jibo was trying to accomplish a lot with fuck all. I think to be fair, the only thing really I want to do with it is just have it like turn its head when it's doing like commands and stuff. We're not talking like full like show me the weather on your face kind of thing. Just like, hey, can you turn on this light, and it like turns its head to look at that light and the light comes on. Something like that. Or like vaguely towards the light. Nothing too overly complicated. Cute stuff. Da, 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 da. I think this is... Actually, no. Never mind. I was going to say something silly. God, there are so many screws in this. How is this a kit? This was not an easy kit to put together. There's no way.
So I have an answer as to what that small board is with the place for the stepper motor driver. It's a motor testing board.
A motor testing board? Oh, so is that for like when you're first putting it together?
I guess so, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. I'm assuming
Seems
it just
very
takes
wasteful.
It does. I'm assuming it just takes a 12... Oh, you'll be happy to know that this is dated for 2014.
Does it say motor testing board on it as well, by any chance? Anywhere?
No.
Fair enough.
Resistor 13, J, nope. There's a little piece of something that's covered up by a little green sticker. Hold on. It says string 7. Though it was covered up by a green sticker so that it wouldn't look suspicious, but all it says is string 7. Which makes me think that somebody wrote some Python code and forgot to take it up. I don't know. Okay.
So the buttons on that motor testing board are to move it left and right, so I think that'd be quite a useful board to keep a hold of.
It says
'cause you can
backwards,
stick one of
forwards,
those,
yeah.
Yeah, stick one of those stepper motor drives in it.
Does it say
You
what
can use it
voltage it
to-
operates at?
I'm going to guess 12 volts.
I
but
would have
I'll
guessed
double
12
check.
volts. I might have to save this for a different stream because I don't have my testing stuff. It's all downstairs in a giant pile in the middle of my room. As much as I'd like to whip out my bench power supply, I'm unable to. Ooh, hello. Stuff is coming apart. I mean, stuff is already coming apart, but still. So many God damn screws. My fingers are sore. Oh, also I had to remove like most of the home assisted stuff that I put into this apartment so far because of the electrician. So my heating, no longer smart. My lights, currently no longer smart. My bathroom fan, currently no longer smart. These are really nice limit switches. Feel that they've lower. They've got the wheel on top and they clicky. They're really nice. Those are nice. I'm keeping those. USB. I'll keep that for the future. Who wants this piece of plastic with a logo on it? I will give it away for free. Who wants it? First come, first serve. Piece of plastic with a logo on it. Can I take that off? Yes, I can. It has some nice rails. I don't know if I'll be using them. Actually, no. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. So that should give me access. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yep. That's beautiful. Yep. To be fair, I don't have a single flag in the shot. I don't have a flag in the shot.
Ribbon cable's doing its job though, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda. It's not as vibrant as a flag, but here we go. It's this. Just put that. Oh no, that's not visible there. Okay. There. It's most visible there. Keep dropping that screwdriver. Ooh, very smooth rail. Lovely. Notice that. Okay, that just unscrews. I'm gonna have like a nice set of rails from this. Oh. Piece of plastic. Beautiful. What do you guys think I should do with all these rails? Something CNC, right? Something CNC. If you have suggestions, let me know. I'm not committing to anything, but I'll take suggestions. Just like the poll about me learning how to make PCBs. I'm not committing to it, but I'll take suggestions. I just don't think I have anything to make PCBs for. Oh no, did I break it? Oh, okay, no. Very nice. And I can put the top of that on. Very smooth rail.
Akujin says filament changer.
Filament changer? Maybe. Yeah, that's what my printer doesn't have a springy lead screw thingy. I don't know if yours does, but it's springy, so that it can wiggle.
I think mine are directly attached to the stepper
Coupled,
motor,
yeah.
so yeah.
Same. No, mine definitely are. It's just
My
funny
old
that.
printer had those springy things.
Do they help? I assume they do in some cases.
Well, they're good for if your stepper motor doesn't have the lead screw connected to it directly, but I think the better way to go is have the lead screw made as part of the stepper motor.
True. To be fair, it does feel like there's a lot of give in it, so accuracy will not be great on this one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's so wobbly. Do you need your if I ever need anything at an angle, I'll use this. Lovely. Okay. lovely little limit switch embedded in plastic. Fantastic. Lovely. Oh, goddamn, sitting on the floor. I don't like it. My back hurts. Oh. Oh yeah, I unscrewed those. Makes sense. Why did they fall out? Because I removed them. Cool. More rails. Could I make a tiny CNC? Probably could. Will I? We'll see. Okay, fine. Let's remove the last final stepper here. Actually, no. Let's do the rails first. I am regretting so hard not getting my drill. Although those screws don't seem to be holding on to anything. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like I'm falling behind on videos because I've not been able to work on any. And as a person who likes to work on their videos, it's been a little distressing. Especially that, like, from January, I've been like up to date with my videos. I've been ahead of my schedule of getting stuff done, and then I've had a few things be pushed back in January, which was kind of annoying. This being one of them, not being able to work for almost a week. We were gonna record a collaboration with somebody, but they were a very long while away, and it did not make sense for us to go all the way there for a few hours, and it would have equated to a 6-hour drive. At some point in oh, Joseph, that reminds me. Wait, didn't I talk to you about this already? About filming with Cloud.
Can't remember.
Okay. You'll be happy to know that there are tiny pieces of 3D printed plastic inside of the machine. There are some test prints inside the machine. I don't even have my Patreon wall up here. I feel like the one thing I should have brought up is my giant plank of Patreon supporters. Oh, big thing, Joseph, big thing. The dates for open source have been announced.
Oh, have they?
Yes.
Let's have a quick look.
It's in Cow Palace? Palace Cows?
June 15th to the 16th.
Yes, it is on my fucking birthday. Exactly the same as last year.
Okay. Look how poor I'm going to be getting some flights then.
Yeah, I'm scared to look it up. Yeah, I don't know how any of that. I don't even know how visas work for me because I'm not from here. And I don't know if Americans like the Polish. This is a massive hunk of metal. Bloody hell. Just that alone, goddamn. Let's remove the fan from this. We're not done yet. We've not gotten to the bottom country yet.
We'll be missing Father's Day if we go as well, but I'm sure that'll be...
Oh no.
acceptable.
Oh no, my dad will not give a well, my dad will be happy as long as I message him and be like, yo, I'm hanging out with loads of cool people. And content-wise, I have no idea. It doesn't seem... I don't know. Judging by how surprisingly little amount of content came out of the first one, I don't know what kind of content I'll be able to make from it. unless I walk around and talk to the vendors. But yeah, yet to be decided. Oh no, Dan wrote something in chat. Pretty sure. Oh no, it's crazy 3 days after mine. Oh, interesting. Pretty sure you can visit without a visa for a brief period of time. Probably. I'm sure they'd be okay with like a holiday visa or something, but yeah, I'll have to look into it. I have never flown to the States. My sister has, so I should probably talk to her. But yeah, I will.
I've just done a quick look on Skyscanner, and for Thursday to Monday, because it seemed like they were cheaper than getting a Friday to Sunday flight, for example. That's £430 return.
Return? For how long though? For a week or?
So that's Thursday to Monday, so less than a week.
Okay. Alrighty. That's a painful amount. I might have to take out a small loan. I'll either that or well, I mean, no. I'll figure it out. There's some messages in chat, if you could.
Hakujin says, what's happening at Cow Palace? And Ignacio says, just go as a tourist, don't say it's work related in any way.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think I can call this a job yet, so I probably would have just called it that. Cow Palace is where the open source event is happening in the USA. In the USA. Yeah.
We'll have to find out what we're doing about meeting up with people and figure out what dates we're going to do, and then look then, I think.
Yeah. I mean, wow, yeah, that'd be so much to do. Goddamn. I mean, we'd want to arrive early because it's like, oh god, how far ahead are they? 6 hours?
Bear with.
It's okay, I can ask Siri if you need.
No.
I'm sure her response will be amazing. Ow. Stabbed myself.
They are...
Ow. Stabbed myself.
8 hours behind us.
Oh god. That's... Ow, fuck, I keep stabbing myself. That's, yeah, we might need a nap. We might need a nap before doing anything. That's like so that's a, what, 7-hour long flight?
Try 11 hours. Oh, no, hang on, that's on a slightly more expensive flight. The £450 one, that was...
I will take a layover.
Stopping at JFK.
JFK, that's in... Where the fuck is JFK? That's New York. Oh! For how long would the layover be?
2 hours, 25 minutes.
That's a shit layover time. Because I was going to say, if we could lay over for a little bit longer, we could hang out with Dan.
We could probably work that out if we wanted to do a bit more time there.
Because that'd be dope, because like, either way, we're going down there. We're going to see Dan. So it'd be cool if we could meet him at New York. Could have a wander around New York. Have a look at the tunnels that the people have been building. I'm sorry. Yeah, we could have a look at buildings in New York. We can laugh at the New York banning 3D printers. Well, they've not banned them. They've just said criminals can't have one. Did you see they found a 3D printed gun in Scotland recently?
No.
Yeah, they're gonna start cracking down on them. To be fair, it wasn't used, and 3D printed guns are only really good for one shot.
You'd have to take a whole duffel bag with you, wouldn't you?
Exactly. Wait, is this bed just using a... Oh wow, it is. It's just using a thingy thermistor. Hold up. I'm taking stuff apart, and I will show you in a second. So just going as a... Oh yeah, okay, I already read that. Yeah. We'd have to work flights out. But yeah, that would be cool if we could.
I probably best do it sooner rather than later because I can imagine it's going to get quite expensive if we wait.
Yeah. We'll talk to Dan at some point. If he's still here, Dan, we'll have a call at some point to discuss. But yeah.
He says I just got a call and missed all of that. So.
Shit.
There we go.
Well, so you're paying for all our tickets. I was saying for the bed heating, they're just using a long 3D printing thingy heater. Just in there. So I could actually cut this down and make this an actual heater for my mug, with like just being the right size. I might actually do that.
If you're getting paid, you can incorporate, and every dollar you spend is now tax deduction.
I'm not incorporated. How much does it cost to be incorporated in the UK? I'm sure it takes money. Money, which I don't have. People that have money. Damn it. I'm gonna lose these rails. I will eventually become incorporated, sure. But for now, I don't have the facilities for that.
So to become a limited company in the UK, it's £12, but you then have to deal with this stuff on the stream is confusing me. But then you have to deal with doing a bit more of an in-depth tax return, I think, for a limited company. Whereas if you were doing it as a sole trader, which you don't need to pay to set up, self-assessment is a lot easier.
Right. I will talk to my accountant about it. By which I mean my sister, who is actually an accountant.
Dan says you just have to sit with Furs and Ruth and James et al.
At all?
7. Et al. That's Latin for and others, I think.
Oh.
7. I don't know what 7 is in reference to. But Get Lifty says you need a minimum of 100 shares at £1 each plus legal fees if you, I think, to become a limited in the UK. Dan says Brooklyn. Yeah, I think when you're self-employed as a sole trader, I think there becomes a point when you earn an amount of money and it becomes more sense to register as a limited company and get an accountant to do things for you.
Okay.
And Dan says yes with 3 exclamation marks.
I'm so confused about what Dan is on about right now. Brooklyn, yes. That is a statement that Nicki Minaj can agree with. I just realized that no one I'm talking to currently listens to Nicki Minaj.
Get Lifty says limited just means any debt doesn't apply to you as a person but to the business. And Dan says Dan is trying to get you to crash here for a day on your way out.
Oh, definitely. I mean, saves me hotel fees, so sure. Why would I say no? I will sleep in the shed. I don't care. Okay. Right. There's. So, funny enough, the motor mount for the bottom for the build plate fell off, which is interesting. Which means it wasn't attached properly. But yeah, it just fell off. So that might have been a reason it wasn't printing properly.
Dan says totally.
Okay, right. Rails. Let's get rid of this. I don't like this plastic so much. Oh, it's riveted in. The rails aren't, so I'm taking the rails. Where's my goddamn screwdriver? Here we go. Alrighty. We are pretty much done with the disassembly of this, which doesn't mean you have to go away. We still have to clean up. I'm still gonna go over all the stuff I got from this. So stick around. If you have any questions, shoot. I'm not afraid to answer things. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things happening this year, and I'm pretending I'm not overwhelmed.
Is that plastic? Is that clear plastic hard or is it a bit flexible?
It's a little flexible. You can bash it. I do want
wondered
it.
if it was like a formed piece of acrylic.
No, it's just bent. Actually, parts of it are riveted, parts of it are not. What's riveted in? Oh, it's just the material bits here that are riveted in. So yeah, theoretically I could just take the plastic thing out of this, but I don't really have a use for it. So anybody would like a fish tank? Fish tank. Anybody? No? Okay.
Yeah, Lifty says 2024
No,
seems
you're
to
not
be a
keeping
big,
it. Sorry, go ahead.
2024 seems to be a big year for events. I've just signed up for Maker Central and I need to go get tickets for EMF next week.
Maker Central! I will see you there. I am so excited for Maker Central. Mostly because it's I think it's going to be a little bit more comfortable this year for me. Because I've met a lot of people there last year. I've met a few of the people that I've met previously at SMRF. So basically, everyone that's there, I'm going to be like, yay, I know you now. They know me now. Right, so, yeah, I'm excited. Because it's going to feel like I'm not a stray dog that just wandered in. Yeah, I am so much going on this year. I would also like to go to MF. I forgot the name of it. EMF. But that one is still kind of up for debate. But I'd love to. Mostly because I think that would not be a video thing for me. That would just be a me chilling out thing, I think. So I'd have to...
says, will you be there on both days? I will take you up on that offer to say hi, lol.
Did I buy tickets for both days? I don't remember. I think I did. I'm gonna say maybe. And if not, we will sneak in on the second day, the same day we did on the... So for SMRF, I bought tickets for the first day. And then I didn't buy tickets for the second day. But on the first day, we found out that we were on the influencer list. So I guess I didn't have to. They didn't even, like, question me. I just walked in. I'm hoping I can do the same... Maker Central does it differently. They don't really have. They have exhibitors and visitors. They don't really have creators. So unless you're exhibiting, you're just visitor. We'll see. So,
Just checked my emails and it's a 1-day pass.
which day? Both days? Doesn't matter really, I don't think. Just whichever. Again, we can sort that out. I think I selected 1 day because we weren't sure about how we want to do the drive and all that.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that this stream is a lot more like the one show than I thought, because it's just us talking about the stuff that we're doing on the channel. Sorry, you were gonna say.
I was going to say, it doesn't specify which date the ticket is for, but I'm sure we can figure something out if we decide we want to go back for the second day.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of the issue with me buying both days was the fact that you would be the one driving up and down, and that's super unfair for you. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll find a way to book a hotel room somewhat close, like we talked about.
Yeah.
It would be nice to hang around after Maker Central, just to hang out in bars and stuff with other people. You know, socialites. Because I'm known for being social and not cringy at all. But yeah, there's a few people I'd like to grab a pint with. Do you reckon Zach Friedman is ever gonna make a video from SMRF?
Wasn't his latest video, didn't it have clips from it in it?
He had some clips in it, but he was recording a bunch there. If that's all he's gonna put out, I'm gobsmacked at the amount of money he spent going there, bringing all his equipment, and then having just that little bit in the video. But yeah, there's a lot of people I want
Would
to
you
see.
consider going to Form next?
To what?
Would you consider going to Form next? The one that was recently done in Germany.
I wouldn't mind.
I think the thing with that one is that it's a bit more geared towards companies selling to other companies.
Yeah, it's cool for technology, but I don't think I'm gonna. I wouldn't mind if I'm up for going. I just don't. It's weighing up that content thing for me. I wouldn't mind going. I don't mind going to any kind of event, unless, you know, sacrificial babies and whatever. But for the most part, if it's 3D printer or maker related, I don't mind going. But yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to get content out there. It'd be cool to just go and like have a look and see what stuff's happening. So yeah, maybe. Definitely maybe. Wow, we've got a lot of screws and a lot of plastic bits that I don't need. These are useful because they're for the belts. I want to see if I can get that motor tester to test the motors with, because I should have a power supply up here somewhere. I'd say plug in a 12-volt power supply to it, and if it does anything, we'll go yay. If it doesn't do anything, we'll go nay. And yeah. God damn amount of screws. I don't even have anywhere to put the screws right now. They're just gonna end up in a little baggie. Yeah, right. Motor tester. Motor driver.
Is
And
it
let's...
keyed? Do you need to make sure it's round the right way?
It is, yeah. It is keyed.
Okay.
There's less pokey bits on one side than there is on the other. Lower down. See, there's one that's blocked off on here, and there's one that's missing on here. Ironically, it's labeled ground, so that makes sense. Yeah, let me grab a power supply and somewhere to plug it into.
Time for an ad break.
Yeah, sure. I think I set them all on to go on automatically. Gave up with YouTube constantly asking me, he's like, hey, would you like to insert an ad? I'm like, ugh, just do it yourself. Nobody gets them anyway. I'd love to see my my revenue for this stream. You'd be happy to know that my my last short that I made an entire 60 pence. Okay, ooh, I've got a light. Plugged it in, got a light. Let's plug a stepper into it. This one? Let's find out. Nope. Didn't do anything. Okay, well that's just an on and off switch. Oh no.
I've just checked on YouTube Studio, and it says monetization is limited on this stream.
Oh no, is it because I said fuck?
Could have been.
Oh
It says,
no.
This video may earn limited or no ad revenue due to content identified as not being suitable for most advertisers. Well, bollocks.
You'll be happy to know the motor tester actually works really well.
That would have been useful possibly for the big laser printer you took apart.
Oh yeah. Well, I will actually keep this around. This is actually a useful piece of kit. Does it work with any? Well, let's try all of them. Does it work with fans as well? Because it has extra ports on here. No. No. Fan no go brr. Maybe this side. Fan go brr. Fan no go brr. Let's try this one because this one still has the thing attached to it. Does it have a pin out on the diagram over there?
I can barely make out the pins on the video, and there's nothing mentioned in the PDF you sent me.
Well, it do it. Can't see it, but it very slowly moves up and down. Very slowly. Yeah, that's useful. I'm keeping that. I might actually print like a nice little box for it and have that out. That's really nifty. Hooray! One thing is good. Should we check the... let's check the other ones as well. Why not? Whilst we're at it. It does have another port for it, but I don't think it does anything. No, just the one, which is interesting. This motor. It spin. Very nicely. I think it's actually... It's really quiet as well, so that's nice. Yeah, shockingly, it's quieter than my old Ender 3. So, yeah. Good. Good find. I shall keep that aside. Not to be discarded. Speaking of this, I'm actually going to make this into a cup warmer. Because I can cut it down to be the right size for my mug. I can plug it into a, I'm assuming, 24 volt, 12 volt power supply. Whichever works. And I will have warm tea whenever. Should I make that a video or should it be my own project? Vote in chat. I'll let you guys battle it out. how to turn your old 3D printer into a mug warmer with Home Assistant. Because everything will have Home Assistant. Home Assistant will keep track of the temperature of my water, of my tea, and will automatically turn on and off the warmer. Who likes the sound of that? I've got a tiny ball bearing and I have no idea what to do with it. It's from the filament spool guide. It's very yellow. Ugh, greasy. Big button with some LEDs.
Get Lifty says, turn it into a mug warmer sounds like the sort of video that would blow up for no reason.
Watch me prove you wrong.
I've set up a poll on the chat as well, and
You
so
did?
far it's 100% yes.
Wow. I didn't even know you could do that. How did you do that? Did you give them no other option?
Yes or no, they were the default options. I didn't actually try and...
Doesn't look like you gave them an option. For me, it just looks like you just gave them the option for yes.
Oh, if you click on it, it does show you the no option as well. So Ignacio says, so a DIY ember mug.
What's an ember mug? Is it one of those stupid ass smart mugs? Oh, 130 quid? Hell to the no! Yeah, so this, but a lot cheaper. Jesus Christ, 130 quid for a mug.
So Ignacio says, yeah, you get a phone notification when the water hits the right temp. And Dan says, I got one of those stupid ass smart mugs for my wife. It sort of works a bit.
It sort of works a bit. Does that mean you missed with the gift, or does she not use it?
You have 4 votes for yes and no votes for no.
Yay, we're making a smart mug. Nice. I'm glad you ended it. It's like the Russian elections. One by default. Give them no time to vote. I'm opening up the safety bit that the thing clearly doesn't want me to open, because I'm doing it with a flat head because I can't be bothered to go get my safety talks downstairs. My flat head is gonna hate me because I'm already scratching the crap out of it now. Ah, lovely. Right, not too bad. Don't forget to like the screen. Don't forget to like the screen. Just give your screen a good thumbs up. There is nothing interesting in here apart from the switch and the wire. I will actually keep this because I'll probably use it for that power supply when I need to. But yeah, there's nothing in here but switch and the connector. Let's go over our haul of stuff that we've found after I screw this back together.
Is that panel round the right way? It's got a little notch on the other side that looks like where the cable goes.
Shut up.
There you go.
Shut up. You're fired. You should have. Yeah. You're very late, but hello nonetheless. None or nevertheless. Hello. Bit late, but hello. Ow, my jaw just clicked. Wow, owie. We've almost finished. I say we've almost. We've taken apart a 3D printer from 2014. And we are just about to go over all the parts that I think I'm gonna keep for future projects. Because most things get recycled in this household, and so will the. Actually, I'm not. Who the hell do I even? It's full of these metal chunks. Who do I give this to recycle? Like a scrapyard? A lot of metal. I need to find a scrapyard. Mostly so I can become friends with the owner, and so that he'll let me rummage through stuff. Power supply. This goes in the power supply. So we have a nice 24-volt power supply with 10 amps. Very nice, very lovely. We will be saving that for a future project. We have a board. We had a board. We have a board with some stepper motor drivers and some other stuff to make a 3D printer go brr. Some of it I'll keep the motor drivers probably. All the other stuff, I doubt it. I don't know if I'm going to keep any of the integrated circuits. Probably not, because they're all surface mount, and I don't particularly like surface mount stuff. But yeah, bits of this will be removed and kept. We have fans. In total, we have 3 fans. And if you're a fan of that, like the video. Thank you. 3 fans. They're all 24 volts, which is annoying, but it makes sense because it's a 24-volt power supply. We have 4 stepper motors and 1 with a lead screw. Whoa, whoa. Look at that lead screw go. Have all 4 of these. Oh no, this chat.
Nifty says, bet you can reprogram that board in Arduino. I know you can do that with old Ender 3 boards.
Probably. Actually, well, I don't know if it has Arduino. USB. I'd have to look into it because I don't think. Oh wait, hold on. There's a chip under here. Are you up for a little bit of googling, Joseph?
Sure.
I will send you a close-up photo of this. Where the hell is my phone? Oh, I will send you a close-up photo of this chip that's on here.
GetLifty says if it's an 80 mega, it's hackable. I was going to say it could possibly be an 80 mega. I remember my A8 was had an 80 mega.
There is a photo coming your way on the Discord as soon as I figure out how the new application works. There we go. It says, oh gosh, it's hard to read. It says words.
Oh yeah, it's an 18 mega 1284p. So yeah, pretty standard.
Okay, so I could reprogram this and make it do stuff in Python.
I've never used Python for Arduino, but possibly, or just
Well,
get ChatGPT to do it.
Okay, I will see. I mean, I could theoretically, if I could reprogram this, I could just use this for a CNC thing. I only need 3 steppers. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Everything is hackable. We have, oh yeah, stepper motors. Let's move those aside. Thank you. So we're keeping. We have a board with a button and 2 RGB LEDs on it. I'll keep it. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'll keep it because it's a board with some RGB LEDs on it. We have a beautiful ribbon cable.
GetLifty says ramp CNC software should work on any 80 mega board for an easy CNC.
Good to know. I will do something with that information. Ramp CNC. Okay. Right, we have a nice set of limit switches, like so. Beautiful. There's 3 of them. They all have a nice little scrolly wheel, which is actually super cool because I need this for my next toilet automation. Get ready for that. Joseph, if I invite you to film a video and I won't tell you anything about it, we're automating the toilet again. Need I say more? Keeping those. Some connectors. Is this for the bed? I think this is for the bed. Looks like it's for the bed. Is it for the bed? Oh, yeah, this is for the bed. Okay, this is the connector for the bed, which I will keep with the bed for now, because I will make the bed into something. Let's plug that in here. Let's plug that in here. Yeah, I will make the bed into a mug thing. That would be really cool. So yeah, bed heater, really cool. It's just a one long heated tube. I don't know what you call those. It's not a thermostat. What's it called? Am I stupid? What is it called?
Heater.
Just heater?
I'll think of what else it would be called off the top of my head.
What? They're in
Heat-
every single
it's
3D
not heat
printer.
block, is it?
Well, no, heat block is the thing that this is connected to. Thermal couple? No.
No, thermocouples for temperature sensing.
Okay. Somebody out there will let us know. But yeah, actually, do I need this one? I'll keep the heater. I don't think I'll keep the nozzle and that. Let's take that apart. But yeah, keeping the heated bed, making a cool thing out of that. Maybe I'll even add some CNC control so that it like mixes my tea for me. The amount of times I have considered making a a fully automated tea making machine would be I want to, but it's too
Heater
difficult.
cartridge is what
Heater
they're being
cartridge.
sold as on Amazon.
Okay, heater cartridge. Okay, well that has a long heater cartridge, and this has a short heater cartridge, and a thermal fuse, which I will remove. And
That is perfect for a wall vertical plotter.
what is?
No idea.
That is perfect for a wall vertical plotter. Oh, the stepper mortars, maybe. Yeah, that could work.
Dan says, can you make me a beer mug with a breathalyzer and some sort of deterrent mechanism on it?
Can I make you a beer mug with a breathalyzer and a No. Why would I want to make something so pointless?
You could make it electrified with some copper tape around the rim.
That's a little too close to what Michael did with the beer cup that he made for Hot Ones podcast. Not Hot Ones. Fuck. Shut. Fuck. What's that podcast called with the binge drinking? Never mind. But yeah. It makes a bit to Twitch electron view at random. What? I have no idea what that last thing says because reading
Make
is
it
not.
respond to Twitch bits to electrocute you at random. So when you get a Twitch bit, it could electrocute you.
That sounds horrible. Is a Twitch bit worth paying? How much is a Twitch bit? Actually, I'm not any kind of partner on Twitch, so I don't think I would get Twitch bits yet. It would all, if anybody sends me Twitch bits on Twitch, they will all be going into Jeff Bezos' pocket. Damn it, I had an original idea. Yeah, unfortunately no ideas are original anymore, Dan. Don't you know this? This is a little breakout board for a bunch of pins and stuff with a little RGB LED. I don't need this one. But I need this connector. But I don't need this board. I'll keep it for the connector. We already went through this. This is a stepper motor tester. Surprisingly useful. We'll keep. We'll even 3D print a nice little box for it. Oh, there's a fourth switch. There's a fourth switch. There's a fourth limit switch. Awesome. I'm almost done, I know. What you guys don't know is that my partner has been in this room with me for the last 3 days, and it's yeah.
Sorry?
We're just talking about how you've been in the same room with me for like the last 3 days. Yeah. I've been losing my mind for the last 3 days, and you've been here to witness it all. And I've even had to commandeer half of this room to do a live stream today. It's more than
We didn't even have half a room to start with.
fair. This is the cleanest corner I could have shot into. We have some belt tensioners. Those are useful. We have some. We have rails. Have rails for railing. We have a lot of rails, which we will use in the future. Which I have to do something about because this fucking thing keeps falling off. Do something with that. We've got a whole bunch of little tiny feet, which I will proceed to not do anything with because I don't need those. But yeah, this whole stuff I will keep for future. I should. Oh no, I'm losing bits again. Yep, that will be kept. Lovely. And a USB 2 pinout. I don't particularly know if I need this one. What do you mean F? Did you die? What happened?
To your partner being in the same room with you for 3 days.
Yeah. I feel bad for me. Yeah, USB. I don't need this. I don't need this. Little connector, little connector, little connector, don't need. Yeah, that'll be it. Tiny bearing. I will keep tiny bearing, because tiny bearings are always useful. So yes, that will be it for today's stream. Yeah. It had to be a bit improvised. This is not what I was planning to do on today's stream. We were actually gonna do something way more boring, and we were gonna organize my mimosa stuff. But yeah. Instead, we took apart a 3D printer, which I actually needed to take apart anyway because it was taking up way too much space. It was way too much space. But yeah, so that was it. Thank you very much for coming along. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I've not checked what subscriber number we're on. It's been kind of flying today. Let me exit through here. Let me click here. 407. Awesome. So yeah, if you enjoy it, tell me you do. If you have spare change, support me on Patreon. I would very much appreciate that. That would be just so helpful. You have no idea. And yeah, see you in next week's video. Goodbye. And I'm just gonna sit here awkwardly because I have to turn stuff off.
How many people stayed for the Nikes?
How many people stayed for
The
the
Nikes.
Nikes? The broken Nikes. The broken. But yeah, cool. Thank you all for coming. End stream. And okay. Cool. We are offline.